ice cream, and in 2021, I got to chat with one of Brazil's hottest artists and fashion darlings, Urias. Urias has exploded onto the music scene with one goal in mind: Black trans excellence. Her music ranges from industrial, R&B, and pagode beats and is accompanied by striking visuals that interpret the lyrical protests against gender discrimination and violence in Brazil. Urias is breaking glass ceilings in the fashion industry, being one of the first Black trans women in Vogue Portugal and cover girl for L'Oficial Brazil. This one's for the Black girls. Let's jump into Urias' world together. Hi!
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine. Where are you right now?
I'm at São Paulo, Brazil, and it's so cold in here. I'm not used to this cold.
Did you grow up in São Paulo?
No, I grew up in Minas Gerais, but I've been living in São Paulo for 2 years now. Mm-hmm. It's a very different city. For once, it's cold.
I kind of like the weather a bit when it's cold because I love winter fashion.
Yeah, for the fashion.
Right?
For the fashion, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like, sometimes, girl, I want to show my curves, you know.
On Instagram, you look so glamorous, and even right now too. And I wanted to know kind of what is it like in your normal life?
Yeah, I don't like to show a lot of my normal life in Instagram. I want people to think that I'm glamorous. I want people to think oh my gosh, she's rich now. I want people to think that because, sometimes you don't see girls like me, in these positions,
That's true.
Oh, did you see the Vogue Portugal shoot? Oh, it was amazing. It was so amazing.
You're everything. It's congratulations.
Oh, thank you. So I want to say, even if it's not true, even if that I'm not rich and I'm not glamorous all the time, like you see right now, but I want people to think that girls like me can be glamorous and can be rich, and they can't be out of these marginalized places that people always put us and always push us. People push us there. Mm-hmm. So in the daily, answering your question, in the daily, I pretty much don't wear any clothes.
You recently released Furia, Part 1.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Did you hear it?
Yes, I did. I loved it. And I loved the visual and lyrical links. It was just so powerful and also very moving. And I read in an interview you did that you said that Furia is about me and about others, about the relationship that society has with the body, sex, and the figure of women. There is anger, but also shyness. Yeah. So I really was interested about that. And could you tell me more about the creative process for this EP?
Yeah, I'd love to do that. So I started to search for feelings that I felt and I realized that anger was present in almost all of the moments and all of the feelings, actually. And I started to talk about angers in a lot of sizes, a lot of angles. Like there's this single peligrosa is the anger of being interrupted in a moment that you're getting to the maximum of the feeling and you're got interrupted. And Hasha, it's about the anger of not being recognized as good, as my body being a good. So I put my body in the place of a machine, like I'm a car. So if you're on a race, you could never compete with my type of car, with my type of body. I'm already winning.
Yes.
Just to be alive. So it's the anger of that not being recognized, And in my album, I try to visually speaking, put animals to express the kind of anger, you know. The animal that I used to represent was the spider, because the spider here in Brazil, it's kind of compared to a woman's genital, you know, a woman's genital, a cisgender woman's genital, a vagina.
Yeah.
I wanted to use the spider to say that I own it too. Like, I am a girl, I am a woman, and I wanted to use the spider to recognize that. And when Brazil was on a dictatorship, there was an operation running by the police that used to hunt trans people on the streets and lock them down and shave their heads, and it was called Tarantula Operation. And tarantula, it's a spider. I wanted to connect all of these histories, that it's part of me, it's part of who I am, and it's part of my history.
Right.
And my people history. Like, I'm angry, and I got a reason to be angry. It's gonna sound crazy what I'm gonna say,
Tell me.
But I wanted to embrace the animalization of my body. To say, if you telling me I'm a beast, then I'ma be a beast,
Yeah.
I'ma be all of the beasts. I'ma be the beast,
Beast.
That the beast. 666, the beast.
Brazil, the cool thing is, there's a lot of success with transgender pop stars like Linda Cabrera, also there's Pablo Vittar and yourself and so many others. And do you think this says that there's a shift in Brazil in equality? Are people more accepting now?
Yeah, I don't think people are accepting more now, since the beginning of the story, the queer story, let's put it that way, because you mentioned Pablo, and Pablo is a drag queen, and since the beginning of queer story, they were always trying to push us to being forgettable. So now it came to a time that they pushed us so hard that we came back with such excellence, such black trans excellence, that they can't ignore us. And it's like, how could this girl, this trans black girl, how could she be doing this high quality work?
Yeah.
In the country that most kills girls like her. And that's why they want us to be invisible, because they could not.
Yeah.
They could never. We had to shine so bright that they could never raise us.
E a minha voz rasga a garganta, grito sem esperança de te alcançar.
This interview was so good.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, just from I feel connection with you, because I kind of have been reading your backstory and everything, and it's so important. Like you said, you're the first, but you want there to be more, and I want other people to see that it's possible. I'm a woman of color interviewing another woman of color, and we have these lives that aren't typical and stuff. And I think that's so exciting for people to see, and also can change what people think, about us too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's very important. The change.
Yeah.
We have to change what they think about us. Because we're so much more.
Yes.
Yes. We're a lot of things, girl. We're a lot. We're too much.
We're shining.
We're too much for them. They couldn't handle us.